Ray Cedillos is Little Ray in that poem, and he lives here in New York City. And he and his family, they lived in Texas, and they would come every year to New Orleans, where I grew up, for Jazz Fest. And I thought he was called Little Ray because his dad was Big Ray. And Little Ray was just like the coolest dude, you know, like, because he was older than I was. He had a skateboard and like a fucking mohawk, and he was just ill, you know. So I guess I'm still sort of a newlywed. I've met someone on my 1-year anniversary, and it has been a very strange and weird and challenging and easy and awesome adventure for the last 10 months. And this poem is about how my wife makes me feel. People always do that. Maybe my wife actually sucks. This is how my wife makes me feel. Like a nuclear reactor power plant that harnesses not any strange, harmful energy, but rather the energy of the sun, of daisies, of golden marbles, filled up past my brim. Behind me, there is a rainbow. The nuclear reactor that I am harnesses the power of the rainbow, capturing the whole spectrum of color and light. This is how she makes me feel, like a great gray stone tall tower rising up out of the ocean. From my room at the top of that tower, I watch the world. There is nothing but ocean for so far. From up here, the ocean looks like it is the biggest thing in the universe. From up here, it is the universe. From my window, sitting atop the top of the universe, watching its waves of water move in unison together, I feel like maybe I am bigger. This is how she makes me feel. Like I was 17, running slow motion through a field, lit with light, particles of dust moving through the air, the sun burning their bodies. Perhaps it is dust, perhaps it is magic dust. Perhaps this magical dust is what I am made from. I open my eyes and everything I see floats. I'm on a boat. It is night. The world has calmed itself just to hold me inside all that is dark, just to rock me gently. This is how she makes me feel. The subway chambers of Moscow. I am vaulted. I have giant chandeliers hanging from my underground ceilings. I glow with so much light. I am a ballroom for the trains of Russia. If you happen to be a child that has climbed down my steps to yell into my body, those echoes will bounce their way across those vaulted underground ceilings. This happens all the time. My dark tunnels are filled with these sounds. This is how she makes me feel. Like I will live forever. Like there is nothing that could possibly harm me. Like this body will somehow stay so young, so perfect. There are cities growing inside my chest. The cities all look like New York in the 50s. Every building is tall enough to touch a cloud. Every automobile is a convertible. All the men wear hats and neckties. The women all have beautiful shapes of color upon them. Someone has saved a baby. There is a parade. Someone has saved every baby. There is the biggest parade moving through my streets. The skies explode with ticker tape. Strangers kiss on every corner. Their kisses are what make me live forever. This is how she makes me feel. Like honey and trombones. Like honey and trombones. Thank you.